Please help me in welcoming a TMTC alumnus, Mr. Raffy Santos.
I started with print, as you know, as they told you earlier on my ano. This is my, if you turn to the page, second page of your business section of the Manila Times, this was my first job. Putting the gainers, losers, and all shares of the Philippine Stock Exchange Index on the Manila Times business section. I started that in 2004. Tignan mo. Nag-aabang ako kung magsasara na yung stock exchange. It's been an interesting journey for me personally because I never set out to be a broadcast journalist to begin with. I've always been an avid reader. I like to read. I was not the best student, as Sir Klink would know. I was not the best student. I was not the most attentive student when I was still in school. But you know what? As I found in life and as I found in my career as a journalist, you take the breaks as you can get them and you capitalize on those things. And how do you do that? You must always be sharp. You must always be ready to take that opportunity. Because not a lot of people in this business get the opportunities that some of us get. You know, there are maybe, 200, 300 broadcast journalists in the Philippines for local TV. Not a lot of us get that kind of opportunity. And sometimes, it's not just a matter of being the best at what you do. Because the journalists we work with here in the Philippines, they are all good. They are just, to become a journalist here and to become a mainstream journalist for print, for TV, for the wires, for radio, it takes a lot of work and sometimes it takes a certain form of luck. One particular trait of broadcast media in the Philippines is that it's very, the local news at least, like in Filipino, it's very tabloid. It's very, it's patayan, sunog, it's disasters. Because, research tells you that in the Philippines, when people see people dead on TV, they watch TV, unfortunately. And the mentality is that we are chismoso. But those little things that you experience in the field, it stays with you. As my illustrious colleagues said earlier on, the technical things you learn in school, some of them, but the things that you experience on the field is a whole different thing. And it's scary at first to go out there without knowing what the hell you're doing. Kasi, you can have all the theories in school. Again, I was not a good student. You can have all the theories in school drilled into your brain, but when you get to a crime scene, when you get to a disaster area, when you get to your first press conference, it's different. Because it suddenly becomes real. Diba? You are talking to real people. You're not looking at a book and doing, ilan ba yun? 4 Ws, 1 H? 5? Is it 4? Yeah? Yeah. You're not doing that for the sake of doing it. You're doing it for real. And if you make a mistake, remember, you are in media. One mistake can cost a person his reputation, diba? His livelihood. You have to take that into context. It's hard because you see things. You experience things in the field that you will question maybe your instincts, maybe your ethics, your morality. It makes you question these things. It's not all glamorous na, okay, nasa camera ako, I'm sikat. And it's all, sunshine and rainbows, getting recognized in the mall, which I hate. But the thing is, I think it all boils down to basic journalism. If you really want to do it, and you have your fundamentals and ethics with you, and it's down pat and it's sealed tight, you can't go wrong. And it's guided me since I started doing this job. Because at the end of the day, ang dami mong pwedeng gawing mali sa trabahong ito. Ang daming temptations to do things, mag-shortcut ka, Sometimes, it's work-related kasi may deadline ka. Ano na bang oras ang deadline ng print ngayon? 2 p.m.? 4? Grabe naman kayo sa Inquirer. 4, 5, grabe. 2 p.m. o 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Sometimes it's pressure and you're tempted to make shortcuts. But if you ever encounter that, please don't do it. Because the shortcuts are what gets you harmed and what gets you into trouble. But no story is worth your life. Whatever it is, ang ganda ng video, sumasabog yung bulkan. Pero gusto ko umakyat ng bulkan para maganda yung video ko. Stop. Kasi, whatever happens to you, para lang makuha yung storya yun, it's not worth it. Diba? You should be smart about it. We watch a lot of movies and we see na parang, ay, ang gagaling naman nila, pumapasok sila sa ganito. We kick down doors with the police and then we're happy and then we go down around the war zone and then come in and then bullets are flying past us. Those things are not smart things to do, but sometimes we do it. But against our better judgment. So, ayun. In closing, I just want to say, ang dami kasi ngayon na lumalabas on social media. Social media is such a big and pervasive thing in media landscape right now. And everywhere we go, there's social media. And it's been woven into our daily lives, I think. And only remember this. Sinasabi nila, look, we were looking for balance and fairness and all that because it's true. Totoo yun. But I think the obligation of every journalist, the primary obligation of every journalist, above that, is to the truth. Your obligation is to the truth. It's not the fairness and the thing, it's not paramount for me. It's something that I've learned over the years. And something that maybe you can take into your, careers if you want to. And a lot of people nga pala, but before I end, ang daming taong nagtatanong sa akin, magkano ba ang sweldo ng reporter sa broadcast media or sa print or whatever? Ganito lang yon. Dalawa lang ang taong mayaman. Pag mayaman kang journalist, dalawang bagay lang yon. Yun ang sinabi sa akin ng mga ninuno kong journalist. One is, dati ka na mayaman pamilya mo. Or pangalawa, may iba kang ginagawa. Kasi journalism, dito sa Pilipinas at least, local journalism, is not lucrative. And you do it because you want to. It's a passion that you have. Diba? It's something that you do. Para kang pare, it's a vocation. Diba?
Thank you so much, sir.